guys. Why am I nervous? There's no one here. Who am I looking at? Welcome to a reading vlog. It is Thursday afternoon. It's like 3:30 p.m. and I thought I would do like a little weekend reading vlog to just kind of get back into the swing of things. Like, vlogs have always been my favorite. I can give very in-depth thoughts about the books that I'm reading at like the exact moment that I read a certain passage or something like that. So I thought, why not? I've got really no plans this weekend other than to just read. Like, I have been so obsessed with reading at the moment. Like, literally, I think I've read like 4 books in the past 5 days, whereas like a couple months previous I had read nothing. Like, nothing. Not exaggerating, genuinely nothing. So I have a few plans today. In like 40 minutes I need to go have a hair appointment. I was gonna film my August wrap up. I was gonna film my August wrap up today, but I'm now running out of time, and I also wanted to look like really lush, really gorgeous for it, whereas my hair is doing like it's half dried, like we're not cute, that sort of vibe. So I'm actually gonna wait and probably film like tomorrow or the weekends for the August wrap up. But that's fine because it's only the 1st of September, so it's not like I'm gonna be running late. It's fine. But yeah, so I have a hair appointment, and then this evening I'm gonna finally go and purchase a new laptop. My laptop at the moment, it's done. It's dead. It's gone. May she rest in peace. She lasted me a long time. 2014 is when I got her, and you know, it's been like 8 years. So she's finally gone. Disgusting. And I haven't actually had a laptop since like March. So I think it's really about time that I get a new one, and especially so if I'm going to be making videos again, I really need to be editing, and I need a laptop for that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then for the rest of the weekend, I'm basically like a full-time streamer now. I stream on Twitch a lot, and I'm probably going to be streaming on Twitch tonight, tomorrow night, Saturday night, Sunday night. So I will still be streaming. Making videos or whatever isn't going to get in the way of that, but I will also be reading when I'm not streaming, essentially, because it's all I've been obsessed with right now. All I've been obsessed with. Let's talk about what I've been reading. I feel like the only books that I'm interested in right now are thrillers and romances. I'm very, very into thrillers and romances. At the moment, I'm in the middle of one book, and it's on my Kindle, and it is Addicted After All by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is the final book in the Addicted series, but there's still like 4 more books in the Calloway Sisters series, so I don't really feel like I'm reading a finale. I'm reading a finale in the sense that I'm reading from 2 of my favorite characters, but kind of all my favorite characters except for Ryke and Daisy. If you know, you know. It's the finale in the sense that it's the last book from a certain couple's point of view. So it doesn't really feel like a finale though. Like, I'm not sad about saying goodbye to them because I know that I've got 4 more books of the whole family. I think I'm 48% of the way through, and it's like 500 something pages. It's a bit of a long one, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I'll probably tell you more details as I go, but I do know that for the final Calloway Sisters book, which I will probably pick up around December, I want to do a full reading vlog on just that novel, and then I will really talk about like the ins and outs of all the books in the series. So that is something that I am planning, but it might be a long way away from now. But I'm reading this book. I'm reading this book at the moment. I anticipate finishing it tomorrow or something, but yeah. So I've been reading that one. And then other than that, I finished a physical book yesterday. The only physical book I was in the middle of. It was, I don't have it with me, but it's No Exit by Taylor Adams, which was a thriller. I read it in one day and it was really good. So like I said, I've only been reading thrillers and romances. I have been thinking about picking up You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. I really didn't like Beach Read, but I feel like that's not a super unpopular opinion. I feel like it's very mixed reviews on that one. But this one, I feel like mostly has good reviews, as does Book Lovers. So I did want to pick it up, but I'm not sure if I'll actually pick it up today. If I'm reading 2 books on the go, I want them to be different genres. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like that's crazy. Like, I want them to be 2 different genres. So I'm thinking about maybe picking up They Never Learn by Lane Fargo. Very, very highly recommended on all my comments. Before I decided to stop making videos, I did like a thing where I wanted to do a reading vlog where I read all of the books that were the most highly popular, like most recommended in my comment section. And this was like the winner, along with Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. I have not read that, so I don't know why I'm cringing. I'm just cringing at Colleen Hoover. Anyways, I bought this, and I bought like 4 other books for that video, which I never made. And so now I have 5 books that were really highly recommended. I still have them, including Ugly Love. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe reading this one. I'm not sure how I feel about YA anymore. I've read a really bad YA so much, and I don't know if it's me or if it's the novels, but I feel like if I'm going to read YA now as the woman I am, I would definitely be leaning towards like The Foul is Fair, or what was it, The Female of the Species, like things that with a bit more edge, and apparently this is similar to those vibes. So I might pick this up, and this might be my last ditch effort into YA in 2022. We'll see, unless something is really, really popular, and then I will probably succumb to the hype. That's what I'm thinking at the moment, but I do know that this weekend I want to come up with some sort of September TBR. So in this vlog, we'll do that together. The time is 3:25, and I have like half an hour before I have to go to my hair appointment. It'd be kind of crazy if I started this book. So I might just do that. Okay, I'll let you know my thoughts, and I will talk to you soon. So I just started this, obviously. I told you I was going to, and I did. And I've only read 2 chapters, and then I looked at the time and I was like, actually, I'm also really hungry. I'm probably gonna go to my hair appointment a bit earlier and find somewhere to eat. Who cares? But I've read the first 2 chapters, and I realized also I didn't even say what it was about, and that's because I have no idea. But I've realized that it's all set at college, university, so maybe it's not as YA as I thought it would be, but like the cover definitely seems like it. Like this cover should be criminal. It's not attractive at all in the slightest. The first chapter opens up with a character called Scarlett, who I believe is a professor at the university, killing a man. Killing a college-aged male, and I think it's because he did something very unspeakable to one of the students at the university. But then there was a line that made me curious, and I don't think I can find it, but it's basically like, I've spent 16 years like killing horrible men. I'm not gonna like fuck it up now. Okay, Miss Scarlett in the dining room with the candlestick, what's going on here? Anyway, so I feel like she's a professor who probably like likes to get revenge on some of her female students if something awful has happened to them by like killing really awful male students. But then anyway, the second chapter is from the perspective of this girl named Carly, and she's just moved to the university, and she's a freshman, and she's just moved into a new dorm with this girl called Allison, who's a sophomore, who's very beautiful. So I don't really know how Carly and Allison are going to play into the story, especially because Carly is like, we're getting it from her perspective as well. Scarlett is killing men, the professor, and Carly's just living. That's what I think it says. I mean, the first sentence, which I could have read from the blurb before even filming, the first sentence says, every year Dr. Clark searches for the worst man at Gorman University and plots his demise. I don't know what is going to happen, but I'm definitely very intrigued. I'm going to take this with me to my hair appointment and do a bit of reading before I shoot off to my parents' house. But I think I'll take you with me to my parents' house because I have a bunch of books still at my parents' house which I haven't brought here, and I want to look through them and see if there's anything I feel like reading this month. So now that I'm back in a very rambunctious reading mood, so we're gonna do that. Okay, hi, I'm back in my old room at 6 o'clock in the evening. Back in my old room at my parents' house, which my mum has turned into an office. They painted the walls pink as soon as I left, and I was like, rude to me? Like, what on earth? And it's really boring now, low-key. That's a cool painting. There's some plants, a whiteboard, because my mum's a writer, so she writes stuff on there. Who cares, Jamie? Who cares? And my old bookshelf, there's a few of my books on there, but they're mostly my mum's now. But anyway, I have this lot of books that I need to go through. I want to go through, see if there's anything worth taking. I'm gonna do that now. Okay. Immediately no. Immediately looking at the top, no. What have I even got in here? Books, a lot of books that I've read and don't like. And quite a few that I haven't read. But an acting book. I literally hate being an actor now. Another acting book. Oh, okay. Okay, that box was a hard no. Nothing that interests me in there. I really should probably get rid of most of these books, to be honest. Okay, this is a little bit more promising. Not immediately, but I feel like I'm more likely to find something in here. Oh! Lest we forget. Ah! The controversial. Okay. Is this any good? The Nightingale. I feel like I don't really read a lot of historical fiction, but people have like said good things about The Nightingale. Not gonna lie, reading the back doesn't interest me, so that's a no. I want to take these books, I've already read them, but I want to take them home with me purely for aesthetic reasons, just because I like them both and they're both gorgeous books, and it's like I might as well have them on my bookshelf. So I'm gonna take these with me. This is just a really cool cover as well. Lifestyles of Gods and Monsters. It's, oh, I think it's a retelling of Theseus and the Minotaur, but like in a reality show vibe. I can't see myself reading it anytime soon, so I'm probably just going to leave it here. Like, I feel like the only books I want to take are books that like are very beautiful, which I know that I like and like want to have on my shelf, or books that I'm gonna read in like this month basically. And then we've got this big guy right behind me. Oh, this book of the month one, I think I watched a booktuber recently who read this. Yeah, and they said it was amazing, so I'm gonna take this with me because, as you guys know, I've been obsessed with the thrillers recently. I've already said that, so I'm gonna take this one with me as well. I don't know why the frick I left open water here. This book is amazing. I'm taking that with me. Okay, so I finally picked some more books out. I'm gonna take home this stack with me. I don't know how. Definitely not gonna fit in my bag. So I'm gonna take Conversations with Friends, The Love Hypothesis, Female of the Species, Open Water, and then, as I showed you before, Circe and the Maidens. Those are the books that I have read and want on my shelves because I know that I'll be recommending them. I know that I might give them rereads, all that sort of stuff. And then the books that I haven't read, I've got Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney, and then Mr. Loverman by Bernardine Evaristo. Really love this author. Heard that this is really good. Bernardine Evaristo wrote Girl, Woman, Other, and that's the only book by her that I've read, but this one also just like looks good. So I'm gonna take these with me. Now I'm just waiting for my stepdad to come home so we can go pick up my new laptop, and then I will go home, probably do a stream. If not, literally just read. That's all I'm in the mood for. Maybe play around on my new laptop a little bit, do some editing of this video, the only one I've filmed so far. Yeah. Hello guys. Okay, so it's now Friday. I really want to film my August wrap up. I just need to find a good place to like film a sit down video. I'm really not sure about this location, the dirty dishes in the background and like the lighting and everything. So I need to figure that out, but I want to do an update because I didn't do an update last night, but I didn't end up taking home all those books. I just brought home the 2 books that I hadn't read just because I couldn't carry them all. But I finally got my new laptop, already got fingerprints because it's the black one, but it's so nice. And then I bought this, the USB thing, I don't know. Anyway, so I've been doing some editing this morning, but I'm going to do some more editing in the sun once I've finished my August wrap up. And I'm very, very excited. Gonna make a coffee, stuff like that. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I have spent the morning, like I said, editing, doing a bit of cleaning, just got ready, and I've been reading more of They Never Learn. So I'm now on page 98. I realize now why everyone was recommending it to me, and it's because there are lesbians. Well, I think our main character, Carly, the like student, she is definitely a lesbian, and she has very lesbian thoughts to her roommate Allison, who may or may not be bi. Like, she's really hinting at it, but like she's also obsessed with this other dude. I have a feeling the other dude is going to end up being like really dodgy, because I feel like the theme of this is like getting revenge on like disgusting men. I'm worried for our character Scarlett, who is the murderous professor. So I feel like she might be in hot water soon, but I'm really enjoying her chapters the most actually. Even though Carly's the lesbian, I'm enjoying Scarlett's chapters the most just because I find like her thought process and her psychology way more interesting. She's also become friends with this woman called Samina, and I think she's now plotting to kill her ex-husband. Like, not Samina, like Scarlett is plotting to kill Samina's ex-husband. It's very, very interesting. I have no idea how these worlds are going to collide. Like, yes, they're at the same location, but there's been no indication of like each other existing in each other's worlds. Like, so at the moment, it kind of feels like I'm reading 2 completely different books, and it really just interjects like each character. It's like one on Carly, one on Scarlett, one on Carly. You know, that's how the chapters work, and they're very short chapters. But usually I feel like that would immediately take me out of the story because the chapters are short and I'm going straight to a different story basically after like, you know, 4 or 5 pages. But surprisingly, it's not actually taking me out of the story that much. I'm still very easily following it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading this today as well. I didn't stream last night. I want to actually do a stream tonight, but apart from that, my day is just gonna consist of editing, reading, sitting in the sun, and then doing a stream tonight. Really fun Friday night for me, I know. Okay, I'm gonna find a spot to film my video now, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, hello. So the sun's gone down now. It's like 4 o'clock, and I've gotten back into bed because it's still like, it's the second day of spring in New Zealand, so it's like warm during the days but like gets really cold in the afternoon. So I hopped back into bed. I forgot how tedious editing was. I have been editing and my eyes are so sore from staring at a screen the whole time, so I put it down for now, and now I'm just gonna read more of They Never Learn. I will probably do my stream in like 2 hours, but I just want to take a break from staring at screens for a bit. So I'm gonna read some of this, hopefully read like, you know, 100 pages or so, get through a few more chapters. I'll let you know how I go before I start my stream and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's been a big day. I don't know why I'm exhausted from editing. Like, I've just been sitting in the sun and then sitting in bed editing, and it's like it's tedious. I forgot that this was the worst part. But it's fine. I'm just gonna start reading now. I've also been watching a lot of BookTube videos, and I really want to do like a 24-hour readathon, but I feel like that's a bit much, like straight away. Not like the reading part of it, because I'm really enjoying reading and that's all I want to do right now, but like the vlogging part of it. I know that I could easily do a 24-hour readathon and just like read, but I'm like, do I want to go straight into a 24-hour readathon for like a vlog? Maybe. We'll see how we go. Let's just read more of this and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, hello. It is 7 p.m. I've left my bed finally, and I'm gonna do my stream, but I'm starving. Like, I feel so lightheaded, so I'm gonna have some dinner first and then finally start my stream. But I have basically spent all afternoon reading like I said I would, so I'm now on page 212, chapter 43. Finally have learned, I learned quite a few chapters ago, but I have finally figured out how Carly and Scarlett are linked. It was a very crazy plot twist, but also kind of like a plot twist that made me just go like, oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm obviously not going to say anything else because if you do want to read this, I feel like you need to go in not knowing this piece of information. But yeah, it's gotten very, very dark, very heavy. So sorry, but my camera died as soon as I started filming that clip, so I ate my food and then charged my camera battery. I think I was saying that like I'm not really loving reading from Carly's perspective, like her chapters at the moment, just because I feel like she's very, very like, oh my god, I'm so ugly, and then like my roommate Alison, who I'm also obsessed with, is like so beautiful, and I just can't really stand reading about characters like that who are constantly like doubting themselves, calling themselves ugly, calling themselves plain, believing that no one could want to be friends with them. It's just really exhausting. It's really exhausting. So I'm not really loving reading from her chapters at the moment, but it is an interesting story and I'm very excited to see how everything wraps up. I'm just mostly liking reading from Scarlett, our older character's perspective right now. I've got maybe like just over 100 pages left, so I think I can definitely finish it tonight. Because I finished my food and then I'm just feeling like a lazy bitch. Like, I'm honestly just feeling like a lazy bitch. So I don't think I will actually end up streaming, which I feel really bad because I haven't streamed in a little while, but I don't know, I've just felt really exhausted, a bit of burnout, so I feel like I actually really should take a step back and not stream tonight, rather than like forcing myself to stream and then not having fun and then people in my stream not having fun. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna continue to be lazy and try finish this, and then once I finish this, read some of Addicted After All on my Kindle, which I have not even really touched this weekend. I have not touched it since a couple of days ago before I started this vlog, but yeah, I want to finish those two. I won't finish Addicted After All tonight because that's a long book, but I want to try finish this one and make some more progress on the Addicted book. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I might do some more editing as well as I go, but we'll just see what happens. But I'm gonna do that now. I'll keep giving you updates, I promise. Good morning, guys. I just woke up a little while ago. I have a coffee. I went and got a coffee and I have some breakfast. I have a bagel, which I'm gonna eat. But yeah, it's Saturday morning. I stayed up till 4 AM reading. But I obviously finished They Never Learn. I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was really good. I was very satisfied by the ending. And I think as a whole, Like, obviously there were parts of Carly's chapters that I weren't really enjoying, but like as a whole, very well written, very good. I have seen some negative reviews saying it wasn't that thrilling, but I still liked it. I thought it was fun. I'm going to talk more about this in my wrap up once I've just had some time to sit with it. I always need time to like sit with books, I think, but I definitely recommend it. I'm not sure if it's going to be a book that I like think about heaps and heaps and heaps in the future, but good enough for me, you know. And I read more of Addicted After All on my Kindle. I'm gonna have a really boring day today. I'm gonna try and finish this. I'll let you know if I pick up another physical book, but I think I got up to like 60% of Addicted After All, and it's a long ass book, so I'm just gonna try and finish that today while I eat my breakfast, and then we can pick my September TBR today. I do want to pick my September TBR with you guys, but apart from that, really boring day for me. Reading. I'll let you know how I go with this, but I'm starving, so I need to eat. I just want to let you know that I finished this, and I'm gonna move on to Addicted After All now. Hello guys, don't mind my AirPods. I've been editing all morning, but it's actually Monday morning now, and so I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, but I've got way more to catch you up on before I do that. But I'm so sorry I haven't updated the vlog because I've just had a really busy weekend, and then I ended up spending most of the weekend at my boyfriend's house, and I just didn't do any vlogging, or I feel like I need to ease them into the vlogging YouTube lifestyle, to be honest. So yeah, I didn't do any vlogging, but I did a lot of reading. I swear to God, I've got 20 pages left of Addicted After All. A brand new character has been introduced who I feel like is going to be a really huge character for like the rest of the Calloway Sisters series, so that's very interesting. I'm not going to talk about this too much. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to finish it really soon today. I'm not sure if you guys can hear, but it's like raining. It's fully raining, so I'm locked in my bedroom. I have my books, I have my laptop, I'm editing, I'm doing all that sort of stuff. So definitely going to finish this very, very soon. But I also started another book, and I started You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. I'm on page 69. I read most of this last night. Well, I read it, all of those 69 pages last night, because I decided to start it, and it's actually seeming really, really promising. Our two characters, Alex and Poppy, I'm loving them. I'm loving Poppy's energy. Like, I feel like, you know, she's very similar to me sometimes. Like, she says things and I'm like, same. Like, I'm a very nostalgic queen, and I feel like her being very nostalgic about her like friendship, which is like broken up with Alex, it's just really good. I feel like everyone knows what this book's about, but it is, yeah, these two best friends. They used to go on all these summer vacations together because Poppy is a travel journalist, and yeah, every year they take a vacation, and then something happened that led to them not being really that close anymore, but they go on this like one last vacation. I have no idea why they stopped being friends, but I guess we'll figure it out as the book goes on. I don't usually love friends to lovers, but like this so far, I'm not hating these characters, so I feel like this could be quite promising, and I'm really excited to continue on with this. Definitely going to try and read more of it tonight and in the coming week, but I'll be doing a new reading vlog for this coming week, so you guys can probably hear more of my thoughts about the book in that video. But I said I would do my September TBR in this video, and do not worry, I have selected a bit of a September TBR, so I will talk that through with you very, very quickly before I sign off. I have 8 books here, so this is very ambitious. Also considering that I'm not including any Kindle books on the September TBR, because with Kindle, I'm very much a mood reader. Like, as soon as I finish a book on my Kindle, I'll just go through my library, see what I feel like. So we're obviously going to have those that I'll be reading this month as well, but I'm not gonna like make any big decisions on them. But yeah, so these are the books that I've chosen. Obviously we have these two, which are the 2 books that I picked up from my parents' house. So Rock Paper Scissors by Alice Feeney and Mr. Loverman by Berdine Evaristo. This is about a old married couple, and then the man is coming to terms with his sexuality, like very much in his old age, so it's kind of how they deal with that. And then this is about another married couple, I think also going on a holiday because their marriage is like not really working, but then the husband has like face blindness and has had it his whole life. I don't really know the ins and outs of that, but I'm sure I'll find out more when I read this, and I'm very excited. I've also decided to read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I bought this at the same time I bought They Never Learn by Lane Fargo, for that same reason. So this has been very highly recommended to me. Because They Never Learn wasn't really YA, I've decided this will be my last ditch effort into YA. And if I like this, then I will keep continuing to give like hyped YA books a go. But yeah, this is basically like a YA thriller. Our main character's doing like a class project on this like mystery from this like small town, and then I think she uncovers some things. It's also a series, so if I like it, I'll continue the series. If not, then this will be the only book that I try, but I'm definitely going to try Give It a Go. Another thriller that I want to read is this one called The End of Men by Christina Sweeney Baird. This I was given by a publisher ages ago, last year, and I never read it. And basically it's a thriller where all the men disappear. Doesn't really sound like a thriller, it sounds like a utopia. Sorry to my male audience, that was a joke. But I'm excited to read this. I think it'll be also very interesting. And then I also have picked out Anxious People by Fredrik Backman, just because I loved Beertown recently. First Fredrik Backman I've ever read, and I really liked that. I also want to continue the Beertown series because I know that it's a trilogy with the third book coming out very soon. But I have heard really good things about this one, so I also really want to read it. I just really like Backman's writing style, very easy, very accessible, and yeah. This one just looks very interesting. And then I've got these three paperbacks. So You Had Me at Ola by Alexis Daria. This is a romance. I think it's enemies to lovers. They're both actors and they have to play lovers in like a movie, but they hate each other. That's all I know about this. Sounds very, very good. Really want to read this. And then I have Boy Parts by Eliza Clark and Exciting Times by Nersha Dolan. I feel like these two are very much like kind of the same vein. I don't know. I feel like it's that classic like millennial fiction. I don't really know anything about either of them, but they are very, very hyped up. I'm seeing them on like Book Talk, I think, on like Hot Girl Reads vibes. I'm making no sense at all, but these two have been on my shelves for a little while because I bought them both last year, so I definitely want to give these a go as well. So yeah, that's my September TBR, and that's it for this reading vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I will be starting another vlog today when I'm just a little bit more prettied up because I need a stream today and I'm gonna put makeup on and do my hair, and I'll start a new vlog then, so that will be coming soon. I just wanted to say again, thank you so much for all the love on my most recent August wrap up. That has been posted and everyone has been so kind and generous, and I'm just feeling very welcomed back and I feel really good about it. I will see you very soon. I'm gonna do some more work today. This video will hopefully be up maybe tonight or tomorrow, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you very soon. Bye.